Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode, almost an issue of SJGames Live. I'm Hunter and I'm here with Jimmy and hey, it's Brandon. Normally behind the camera. He's in front of the camera today. We are playing some Munchkin Farkle. We played this on stream a little while back. Had a lot of fun with it. Wanted to bring it back for another go round. We're actually making a new little promo uh, postcards going to be going in some orders in the future, so keep an eye out for those. We're gonna run it back, play some more Farkle. For those of you that don't know, Farkle is kind of a really classic game. It's been around for a really long time. Usually, like there's someone in a group that knows how to play Farkle. Like it's like one of those. It's like kind of like Uno and things,
It's
something
one
like
of those
that.
family group games that's been around for a long
Yeah,
time.
you go to a person's house and it's probably one of those like kind of three games they might have if they only own like three board games. Like we have D6 dice. So we have Farkle.
Right.
It's similar vein to something like Yahtzee. And we've taken Farkle and we've Munchkinified it essentially. So Farkle is a game where you're rolling dice and scoring different sets of dice. We have a little chart here. We can go to the overhead if we'd like, where it has a little chart here. But essentially, the chart has a scoring chart here where we have the different dice are worth, keeping ones, keeping fives, triplets, quintets, stuff like that. So it tells you what you're trying to score, and what we're trying to do is get to 10,000 points, which sounds like a lot. It's actually not. You can tell right here that you're scoring in the hundreds, so it doesn't actually take that long to get there.
It's not an epic climb to get to 10,000.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to get to 10,000, and then once you get to 10,000, the game ends and we score up because you could go higher than 10,000. The thing that really Munchkinifies it though is that we have these cards, and these everyone has a hand of how many cards do we have there? Count them up, Jimmy. I think it's 10 or 12, and we've got a hand of different ability
10.
cards, 10 cards. So these are useful for actions. They give you bonuses like this one. If you essentially the game when you Farkle means you can't score any of the dice, and your turn ends. It's kind of a push your luck thing. So you can keep rolling the dice until you can't score something. But once you can't score anything, you lose it for the entire term. If you've played something like Zombie Dice, you might know that kind of mechanic where essentially you keep rolling until you get 3 shotgun blasts.
Push your luck mechanic.
Exactly. It's a push your luck as far as you can, but don't push it too far. You might not be able to score your points for the turn. So a lot of these cards work around that. So in this case, like Runaway, if you Farkle, which is what it's called when you can't score and you end your turn, that lets you run away from that. You can give people bad stuff if you play it again. Munchkin. You'll know the terminology here. It's just used a little bit differently, and that actually reverses into a curse, so it'll actually curse people. There's Super Munchkin, Loot the Room, all sorts of little effects in the game. We'll go through them as people use them, or not use them, because they are also, if you notice on the bottom of the card, there's also a gold piece value. In this game, well, that card doesn't have it, but this card has it. Sorry, I forgot the curse in the loot. So in this case, 750, what that means is if I use that card, it's used. It doesn't count towards anything, but if I save the cards, they're extra points at the end of the game. Gold pieces are essentially points in this game. So in this case, that card's worth an extra 750 points at the end of the game if I don't use it. So could be useful, but also they get you out of some tight spots potentially, or kind of mess with your opponent. So might be worth keeping around. We are going to keep score on the side with just a sheet of paper. I got our handy dandy journal here that we used on the last one. I believe this is Munchkin Treasure Hunt. And yeah, we're going to be rolling down the center here. Let me move the box and everything out of the way.
Hello, chat there. Just to be clear, Eric, this is a Munchkin-themed Farkle, not some Farkle stuff added to a normal Munchkin
Correct.
game.
Yeah, it's the reverse. It is Farkle with some Munchkin flair added. Also, it does come with some pretty cool little gold gilded dice here, very pearlescent gold. But if you're looking for more dice, we do have the Backer Kit dice store open. It was originally supposed to be ended at 2 o'clock, but we extended a little bit farther, so it's going to be closing, I believe, tomorrow morning or like really late tonight, somewhere in that range. So if you're interested in getting some dice for yourself, if you want to play Farkle yourself, we have a ton of new dice that are available on there, plus a lot of the older dice that were on the last dice store that you may have missed out on if you haven't checked those out. The oversized Munchkin D10 level counters, which we used in our Munchkin stream last time, or two weeks ago. All that kind of stuff. So this is the last chance to get on that. Check that out. Also wanted to mention next week we've got a stream where we feature Squarescape, which is kind of our square version of Hexscape. If you haven't seen that, it's a 3D printed or 3D printable terrain that you can use for the fan strip or whatever tabletop RPG you want to play. The Hexscape obviously is meant for
Hex-based games. Right?
Hex-based, like the fantasy strip. Squarescape is just the square version if you're using square-based or just generally play square-based tabletop RPGs. We'll be doing a hobby stream with Phil actually next week. It was originally going to be Steve. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to make that. But we'll have CEO Phil here, and he will answer questions, stuff like that. If you have any questions for him, I will be posting a couple of things on Facebook and Twitter, where we'll be collecting those and maybe a daily illuminator as well. So you keep an eye out for those. Or if you just want to post them in the comments on this video, if you have any questions for him, just put in front of it #Squarescape, so I know that it's for that stream.
Yeah.
Other questions, if you just have questions for us on this one, just let us know in the comments. We'll answer them throughout the stream. I think that's it.
Yeah, we got a couple new first-time people. We got
Awesome.
People joining us on Board Games and Bourbon. So
Oh, hey, welcome. Yes.
so it's
Awesome.
usually just under about 20 turns to hit 10,000 in Farkle normally.
Well, hopefully the cards help speed that up a little bit. In our situation, generally they have. I need to actually look at my options here, but yeah, this there's the one that really gets you over the hump to me, I think, is Super Munchkin. We use this one quite a bit. At the beginning of the game, on your first turn at the beginning of the game, you have to score 500 points to get on the board, essentially. During your first turn, you have to get to 500 gold pieces. This card essentially lets you just say, I count as doing that this turn.
I'm just going to go ahead and go.
Yeah, exactly. However, it is worth 750 itself. So technically, again, you could be spending points to get on the board. But let's roll to see who goes first. I got a 3. Brandon got a 5. Oh, you didn't want to roll the one I rolled. I see. Oh,
I don't
roll off.
I don't want to take away the roll you had there. 3 and...
Jimmy's first. All right. Jimmy, get to it.
All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll not use that card right out of the gate. We'll go ahead and actually try for that 500.
Don't Farkle. So you got a couple options. You can actually score more than one die if you want. So you have a triplet of 6s, which is 600 gold pieces. So you've already kicked down the door.
Sounds like we'll start with that probably.
And then you could keep the 1 if you wanted. A 1 is worth 100 gold pieces, which is more than the 5.
Okay, and then re-roll the other 2.
If you re-roll the other 2 and don't score, though, you're Farkle essentially. And you lose
I
it
don't
all.
have to keep these.
Exactly.
Well, then let's just go ahead and do that 600 there plus the 100.
So that's 700 total.
The 700 total.
Not bad. I'm
hang on to that 750 card.
So I'm gonna go for the same thing. I'm gonna see if I can save the Super Munchkin card, and then if I need to, I can use the card that lets me re-roll a Farkle. So I got. Well, that's a lot of not great stuff. Although, actually, yeah, unfortunately, we're very close to having 3 pairs, but not so much. I am going to save the 1 off to the side, and we'll reroll the rest. We got... Oh, boy. What are the 5s worth? 50. It's not getting there. I'm going to go ahead and use Super Munchkin. So we're going to put that over there. But I'm going to keep rolling just to see if I can get there. I mean, I'm not going to be able to get there, but at least I want to try to score at least one more die here. Okay, I got one more. I'm not going to risk it. So I'm going to score, that's 250 for that. But I did get to kick down the door just because I used my Super Munchkin card, so that has been used. Brandon. I just don't like waiting. That last time we played, I waited so long. So you've got, wait. Oh, I thought you had a straight. You're missing a 4. Oh, there isn't a straight on here. It's just triplets and stuff. My bad. So you can score a 1 and a 5 if you want, or you could just score 1. Let's see it. That is nothing. So you Farkled. There is a card that lets you reroll if you Farkle, but I don't know if it's how useful it is on a 4 dice reroll, so I'm not sure.
Play when you Farkle. Run away. Play when you Farkle. Reroll all the dice from your last roll and then continue normal.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
So just toss them in front of you. We'll just leave them face down. So you got these here.
Put it out there.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. So he did run away. So that card is spent. So right now you're at 150. You need 350 just to get to the next step. So you got nothing again. That's brutal. Oh, no, you got something. It's a 5. So that's a 50. I'm sorry.
It's
You're at 200 point. You're at 200. You need 300. So you need three ones to pop up. You can use your kick down the door if you want. It would let you score it and just move on. You'd be down 2 cards, but you'd be on the board.
I just go re-roll.
Risking it for the biscuits. There's another 5. But that now you definitely can't get to the. You definitely cannot get there. Because that is now what, 250. You need to be able to get 250 off of 2 dice, so you can't get that.
Have I kicked down the door?
No. You'd have to get to 500 kick down the door.
So I could play Super Munchkin.
Yep. You could just score this as
and
250.
score those.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
So same card.
Good. We've seen Super Munchkin.
Yeah, we've seen Super Munchkin. So you're scoring 250 and just stopping there.
Yep.
Jimmy is ahead of the game.
All right.
All right, Jimmy. Here you go. So all our doors have been kicked down. We are ready to.
So let me see the
Score.
sheet real quick. So for
I'm
those of
cheating.
you who don't know what the scoring is, you're looking for like ones and fives will score, or fives and ones will score 50 or 100. Then triples of 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 will score that many 100 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, or 600.
But
Triple
ones
ones gets you 750. And then you got 4 of a kind, 3 pair.
Oh, there's
and
your straight. I'm sorry, 6 dice straight.
6 dice straight, 2 triplets, 5 of a kind, and 6 of a kind.
And if something doesn't match in that to what you play at home, this is from official Farkle. Like, we copied the same scoring system. So this is one of those games that develops house rules over time. I remember because Philip came in earlier from the warehouse, and he's played Farkle. I can verify he's played Farkle his
He's
entire
like, where's
life.
the Godzilla roll?
Well, yeah, he's just like he was just like this is there are certain rules that didn't exist. What I feel like happens over time with games like this is house rules are going to just develop because
It's just like Monopoly.
it's-
like,
well,
no one actually plays Monopoly by the rules.
the game is so similar. I feel like to something like Yahtzee that people probably also mix those rules up in their head.
They don't use the official rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully
Well,
those
it's kind of like
people
it's kind of like people that
Well,
there's those rules with Uno that Uno was just like trying to tell people like that's not how that works,
Right,
and
right.
and people like that's how everyone played it. So
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our next turn. So
yeah, turn 2 for Jimmy. And well, I was gonna say the rich get richer, but not really. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Unfortunately, it's not a
4, 5,
6 dice straight.
6. Yes, I have to.
That's really not a lot
reroll
going on
that,
there.
hope for 1, or just reroll. How many can I reroll? All of it?
You'd have to keep something to reroll.
You
Something.
got to score something to
Yeah,
reroll.
you had to score something to
Okay.
reroll.
So I can keep the only thing I can keep really
The
right now is
5.
the 5,
Mm-hmm.
and just reroll the rest of it.
Yep, but you're on the board, so you don't have to hit a certain number this turn.
Right.
You had. Oh no, never mind.
No, you didn't. There's a 1.
There's a 1, so I basically have to score in each roll to continue going.
Exactly, and if you push your luck too far, you don't get to. There is.
See what I did.
Well, we're ahead already, so let's go ahead and try
I
one
might
more
use
thing
this
here.
cheat at some point.
Uh,
Which ones have you scored already?
Those were the ones that were scored.
That's nothing to score. You farkled.
All right, and is that a big deal when I could reroll all the dice from my last roll and then continue normally, or
There's
I
one that
could just-
lets you loaded die play when you farkle, roll 3 dice at once, and score. But you only score for those dice only.
Okay.
So you wouldn't score the 150 that popped up.
I'm just gonna go ahead and let it just
Let it farkle.
let it farkle and pass that on.
Okay, we're gonna see what I roll here because I might use a cheat. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pop this card off. Cheat. Play immediately after your first roll, and it allows me to get a.
Just ignore that.
Yeah, I get to just re-roll all my dice. It isn't much better, but it's a little better. I keep 2 1s this time. Man, I'm so close to getting. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll these. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna stop there. I got 4 1s.
Oh, yeah.
No, I got singles. I scored 2, and then I scored another 2 on the second
okay,
roll.
you can't-
But still, that's
can't
400 points.
Got it.
I'm taking that. I'll take that every time. So that puts me at 650. So I'm catching up with Jimmy. But I had to use 2 cards so far. Jimmy hasn't used any.
Not yet.
But if I get to 10,000 points before you,
That's all that matters, right?
well, you could still beat me bonus points. But so you got a 1 pretty much.
I'll keep the 1.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. My goal this time is to use my cards more effectively. Because last time I feel like I didn't use a lot of cards.
Ugh.
Ooh, you got a 5.
Uh,
You're on the board, so keeping it is.
I can reroll all of them.
There is no. You can't. You have to always keep a die unless you play a card.
Well, I'll keep the 5. Try again. That is a lot of numbers.
You got a 5 and you got another 5 in there.
Mhm,
For
mhm.
that.
I'll keep the
Do you want to
5.
keep going?
Why not?
Yeah, it's 200 points. There's a 1.
There's a 1.
Only 2 dice. That's a 300 points right there.
Can I keep 200 points?
300.
300?
Yeah, yeah. Because you've already kicked down the door, so you're good.
Oh, I did? Okay.
Yeah, because you played that card the first turn.
Oh, that
Yeah.
counts as kicking down the door.
That's
Yep.
what Super Munchkin does, yeah.
Does it really?
Lets
Does it
lets
say
you.
that?
Yeah.
It lets you count as having kicked down the door.
Yeah, so those types of rules, we always try to make something
You are
that
not
go.
required to kick down the door. Okay.
That's what it means, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll keep that score that I've got.
So
That'll be
550?
it for me.
Nice. So we're both on the way back to catching Jimmy here.
All right.
This game's a lot of fun. It's super light, but I really dig that.
All right. So back
I
to
love
rolling
push
the
your luck
dice.
games. Jimmy over
Okay.
here losing it.
We got 2 1s.
I got 2
That ain't
ones.
bad.
So that's now I can just score one of them and keep going, right?
Good.
Let's do that. Let's just score the 1. Try for the bigger stuff on the later rolls.
No.
We will score the 1 and we will lose it all, I believe.
Yeah, that's a
That's
lose
a
it all.
Farkle, right?
Nice try.
You got any cards for when you Farkle?
I
should have a
do.
couple.
He doesn't want to use cards.
Reroll
He's
all
trying
the
to
dice from my
score.
last roll. That runaway is cheap. That one's only 250, so that is lose all the dice from your last roll, or reroll all the dice from your last roll.
Sure. There's a
And
1.
hey, there's a 1 in there, so we'll go ahead and add that to our stash and call it 300 for that turn,
So hey, that's 1,000 points.
which is more than that card is worth. So
There you go.
done.
So I'm going to go ahead and play Hireling. If any other player scores 1,000 points or
I did
more on
not
a
score
turn,
1,000 points on my turn.
well, I get rid of the card. It stays in front of me. On any turn where I do not.
No, you can't. I haven't scored 1,000 points.
No. That's not a restriction to be playing it. That's if any other player scores 1,000 points, it goes away.
Got it. Okay.
On any turn in which I do not score, when I don't Farkle, but I score less than 400 points, I get to score 400 points.
Yeah, I've been eyeing that one, but I was waiting until someone scored 1,000.
Yeah, I'm
just
doing
read
it.
that.
I'm playing Hireling. I'm keeping that in front of me.
And it says once someone scores 1,000, then you have to get rid of it.
Exactly.
I thought I had to start and
No.
with it.
It's worth 400 gold pieces, so it's also pretty expensive. I got a triple.
All right.
A triple 4 would be
400.
400. Nice. And I'll keep the 1s as well. And you know what? That's 500.
That's 500.
I'm good with that. We're fine with that. We take these. So that's 1150 for me. I guess the Hireling was useless.
Based
that-
on
that
my
turn
luck,
was.
I'm going to go ahead and play my Hireling as well.
That's why I played it, because our scores have been so, we've just been 1s, 5s, 1s, 5s. And of course, as soon as I play it, triple.
I didn't play it sooner because I didn't realize that, because it says you can't play it until you've kicked down the door. which I
But you didn't realize you kicked down the
haven't
door.
actually done.
Yeah.
You have. You've Super Munchkin, so it counts.
This is
You got 2 1s.
2 1s.
Yeah, you're always 1 die off from a straight.
I'll keep a 1.
You can keep both the 1s
Which
if you want.
was the most useless roll and
Oh,
almost
okay.
straight.
Give yourself a higher odds. That's not a bad die.
We got
1, 2,
another
3,
one.
4,
Jeez,
6.
that's what Jimmy did.
Scoring 1s till we die.
Right.
I
One,
know.
one.
Hey, 1s are 100
1.
points. Another 1.
Another 1. Man.
There is a
It's
card
the
that lets
slow
you,
way
if
there,
you
But
Farkle,
I've got the Hireling, so
You
if
could
as
stop
long
here and
as
score
I don't
400
Farkle,
points.
I can get 400 points, which is what I'm going to do.
Okay, 400 points.
Might as well get some points out of that Hireling.
Right.
Yeah,
Someone
before
rolls
Jimmy
1,000.
dominates us here. So it's 950 to 1150 to 1,000 over here.
Well, I'm also going to put my hireling out.
Shocker of the century.
'Cause
So pretty much
I was-
next time someone scores 1,000, we just lose our hirelings.
Everybody's going to lose them, yeah. Which watch me do it right now.
Yeah, Jimmy's gonna do it. That would actually be fine to score now. I'd be happy with that.
I would be too, because it says if any other player scores 1,000 points.
Well,
in
I
turn.
hate this game.
If any other player.
All right.
I'm joking.
All right. So we got. No, we got there's a 1 and a 5. So we'll keep the 1, and we'll re-roll the rest of it.
Keeping the 1, yeah, because I mean, when you got the hiring out there, it's okay. Ooh, that's less than okay.
Is that a Farkle?
That's a Farkle.
That is a Farkle.
Oh,
What a Farkle.
Means I won't get anything for
Farkle my life.
Roll 3
Brandon.
dice and score for those dice only end your turn. Do I want to loaded dice it? Nah, it's not. It's still early. It's still early.
Charity's a fun card, by the way. Have y'all read that one?
I've
I've been thinking about it. Like, I'm like, oh, come on. So you just Farkled?
Yep.
Wow. Wow, what a loser. That looks cool, but it's actually not good. That is a straight up Farkle.
No. You got a 5.
I got a 5.
five.
You're right. I would have actually preferred to it be a Farkle. Hold on.
You're hoping for one. But...
Yeah, because I wanted to run away. Oofa doofa. I really don't want to do that. I can only play with my Farkle. I'll keep the 5. Dang it. I mean, I guess I'll keep the 5. I mean, I could score 400. I'm just gonna. There's no way I'm gonna, out of 4 dice, I'm gonna get higher than 400. I'm just gonna go ahead and score 400.
And take it and go.
Yeah. There's just no reason to waste everyone's time with a bunch of 5s. Someone needs to hit 1,000 so we can get rid of some Jimmy hirelings. Brandon.
Am I even still in a lead? Like Farkle 2
Did
turns.
anyone reach level 10 yet?
No, level 10 is the end of the game.
I'm gonna loot the room.
Okay, what does that one do?
It says this card cannot be played after any player reaches level 10.
Got it.
When any other player scores 500 points or more on a turn, discard this card. So as long as no one else, if this is still in play at the start of your next turn, so this will be my next turn.
Oh, so it's getting you 500
as long as someone
points.
doesn't score 500, discard this card and you get 500 points before taking your turn. So it's an extra 500.
Yeah, so essentially
It seems a pretty safe gamble with how we've been playing.
it's also it's worth 250 at the end of the game if you keep it in your hand, but essentially you're betting the card that you're going to get a bonus 250 essentially.
I'm gonna do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
And does that count you or should other players?
When any other player.
Okay, so you can score as much as you want.
That's what it looks like.
Or you could score 400.
You got 2 pairs. I don't think is that anything?
I got
No, 3
Maybe
pairs.
3 pairs.
You got 2 ones pretty much.
1. I'll keep one of the ones.
Gonna go for bigger scrolls. I like it. I like that he risks more. That's 3 ones. That is 750 points.
Is it? Oh, that's right.
Because it's
750.
triplets. Yeah. So that would put you
That's pretty good.
850.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you want to try for that extra?
Well, that
150
not only
points
is-
to make
yeah,
us lose
that's
our
true.
hirings?
No, because I have a hireling and I want to.
Well, you actually would lose it.
Yeah.
But you'd have to.
But you could also Farkle and lose all
That's like
that.
850, right?
Yeah. That's 850.
I'm good.
Nice try, Jimmy.
happy.
He's like, you want to risk it all to screw us over?
Hey, there are some concepts from zombie dice that are applicable to this game.
It's
And
true.
all pressure like game. You're
Hey.
just talking other people into risk. You know that
Exactly.
you can take.
Not rolling that well to make me feel like that's a.
Hey, there's only one red die left
Look,
in the
What are
can.
the odds? Pretty good, actually. But what are the odds?
We don't know math. What are the odds? It's your turn, Jimmy.
All right.
Okay. No.
There's.
You have definitely some dice
I
there.
have some dice. There's a couple of 5s and a 1, so I think we'll keep the 1.
You gonna reroll the 5s? I
And
see
roll
how it is.
everything else. There's another
It's
1.
Another 1. I mean, at least where she got the hireling, right?
We're all consistent today.
Where
I
are you?
really
Yeah.
need. I'm gonna.
There is another 1.
We're good at rolling ones, guys.
Apparently.
We're actually not taking it back. We're good at rolling ones one at a time.
Yes. Not all together. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop and take the 400 and not Farkle for like the third turn in a row.
That's true. You've been hitting a lot. So if I can score, how much is it on that? 500?
On this?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get 500
If I can get
points or
500,
more,
Hireling won't help
then
us
I just
here.
have to get
Nope.
rid of this.
Hireling is only worth 400.
A 1 and a 5.
I'll keep
Oh, you
the
got two
1. I'm
fives.
gonna do what you did. I'm gonna do
Okay.
just the 1 die.
Ooh, no, it's a lot of
That's a whole
nothing.
lot of nothing.
Hold on. Everyone just stop freaking out. We're gonna run away and re-roll. So when we Farkled, because I want to at least get some points here.
Running away.
Okay. I'll keep this stuff and we'll take the 400. Yeah, we'll have to. Your gamble's paying off.
All right, so then
So that gets you.
dilute the room on your next turn.
Yep. Dang it.
Discard this and get 500.
You're at 2,300.
Before starting. Okay.
Yep. You got it.
Nice.
Dang.
Four
The
roll.
gamble paid off. Sorry, hit the mic there.
Okay, good card.
444.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh,
You got
nice. That's 400 points.
400 points just on that. But do you keep going? Because that's just what your hireling gets you.
Surely you can roll a 1.
Surely you can roll a 1. A single 1? You kidding me? You're telling me you can't roll 1 die? Wow, get a load of this guy. You would stop at
You know what?
400?
I'm going to play this charity card. It
Uh-oh.
says play before any dice roll on your turn. If you Farkle on the next roll, you score 500 points for each die you just rolled. So I'm going to
Wait, no. It says do not count any dice you had previously set aside for scoring.
Right.
Oh, okay. But if you fail to Farkle,
If
you don't.
fail to Farkle,
Oh,
you just get nothing and your turn ends. But I've already got 500 points this turn, so I feel like
that's
it's
true.
fine.
That's true. This is kind of funny. This is a funny one.
Let's see what
You didn't fail to Farkle,
Oh,
so you just end your turn.
That's like 450.
No, you don't get
Oh
anything.
no! Wait,
you end your
If
turn.
you fail to Farkle,
Yeah, you don't get anything.
I
Your
didn't
turn
Farkle.
ends.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good. I still
You
got
rolled
my
a 5.
500 points.
The charity goes away though. That card is gone.
Charity's gone.
It was a gamble. It is one you would use at the end of a turn, right, to get a bonus couple hundred points.
I thought, you know.
Well, because you lose everything before you play it, right?
No. So the way charity works is you have your scored
so
points.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait.
Okay, so the way this works, so just let me go through. I'm gonna put the card in front of people so people understand what's going on here. So when you play charity,
Right.
you can have dice already set aside to score, which is what you had. You had 3 dice left. If you roll and you Farkle, meaning you can't score any dice,
But I also have the hireling part. So
it doesn't matter. Your turn ends. Hireling only works if you score.
On any turn where you do not Farkle but score less
But
than
you
400.
you didn't score though. Your turn ended. I don't think that the hireling triggers for that.
Rules lawyer court, but let's just keep going.
Because the charity card specifically says your turn ends.
It says you scored nothing in your turn.
You scored nothing and your turn ends. So I'd say that overrides the hireling. It's just it negates your turn.
Fine.
So yeah, it's essentially it's a gamble that you do it at the end of the turn where you think, okay, I'm gonna Farkle here and just get a few extra 100 points essentially because it gives you an extra 100 points. What is it?
Per die.
No, if you get 500 points. It's not per die. It's just 500 points, which is straight up.
That's yours.
That's mine. I just haven't used this one yet. Okay, go ahead.
No. You score 500 points for each die you just
Yeah,
rolled.
that's incredible.
Per die.
Yeah. Sorry. So it would have been 1,500 points.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's a risk. If you roll a 1 or a 5, essentially, it means you don't Farkle.
Right. Well, let's see. We're good at rolling those. Let's see how we are this time.
Charity.
Back in frame
Wait.
here.
1, 2. Nope. It's always one off.
You got 2 3s, so there's no 4.
So we'll
Are you gonna roll ones,
We're
Jimmy?
rolling ones.
Yeah, get it rolling once.
2 1s.
So that's 300.
So we'll keep both of those.
Gonna hireling this or just keep going for it? Right now, so everyone knows where they're at score wise. Brandon, you're at 2,300. I'm at 1,950, and Jimmy, you're at 1,400.
Okay.
You're gonna go.
So,
Are you gonna do it?
So if I charity.
So what happens if you charity is if you Farkle, you just score 500 per plus that.
Plus that other 300.
Mm-hmm. You gonna go for it? I think.
Why not? Yeah,
I like as soon as one of us plays a card, we're also like we're gambling.
That it's worth it.
It's worth it to get that.
Sure. Let's see what happens. You did not Farkle.
I did not
Scored a
Farkle. I
5.
rolled a
So
5.
There we go.
0
So,
points.
That's what
nothing.
I was trying to do.
Yep. I may end up doing the same thing. We're gonna see how it goes. Ooh. Okay. 3 threes. That's a 300.
All right, there you
Okay.
go. Something.
I'm gonna roll. Yeah, I'm gonna roll one more time. 'Cause I think I still have that card that lets me re-roll. Yeah. Loot the room. Okay. Now I'm going to play charity
Okay.
because I'm currently at 350.
Currently 350.
Come on, don't be a 1. Yes. So charity works. So that's I get 500 for each of these because I Farkled.
Okay.
And I get 300. So that's 1350. So that means your hirelings hit the streets.
Oh.
Suckers. That's what I was going for. I wanted to nuke some hirelings. So I'm at 3,300 right now. Brandon.
All right.
But I've also I'm using a lot of cards here. We did not use nearly this many last time. A lot of not any. You got a 1.
I got a 1.
Brandon, I hear you like once. And no more hireling to lean on. So you've got to. I'm liking. I'm liking using the cards more. I'm having some
I'm
interesting
gonna play
choices.
Which basically means you just re-roll all your dice.
Cheat.
After
I'll
the
throw.
first roll. Because I didn't like that card to just roll in this.
Gotcha.
See what's up.
You got 3 threes.
Right, that's cool.
So that's 300 right off the bat. I'm gonna leave those on camera for people. 3 Hunsky.
Got a 100.
Puts you at 400.
300, that's 400. I'll stick with 400 points. It's not bad.
Yeah, 2,700. There you go, Jimmy.
All right. So it's time for me to score 1,000 to get rid of your hireling, right?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, it's time for that to happen. It's just the normal time for that.
It's in the schedule.
We'll
We'll
keep the 5.
That's a rough one to have to keep, but yeah, you can keep that.
Technically.
You
Did not mark.
technically you didn't Farkle.
I did not Farkle. It wasn't good.
You didn't cheat.
Wasn't good.
Have you used your cheat already? 'Cause
Uh,
that might be a good
He's
one
got
to
a
cheat.
lot of cards.
Yeah, he doesn't want to use the cheat. See, this is how he's going to catch up with us. He's trying to not use cards.
Play immediately after your first roll. Ignore the results. Yeah, it's still 50 points.
Sure. It's a 5 again.
It's another 5.
Hey, it's 50.
It's 50 points.
When you
On the way to road to 1,000. Road to 1,000.
just 50 points on the road to 1,000. Here we go.
Just need another. Do you have another bag of dice in there? And nothing.
That's
It's
nothing.
a Farkle.
That is a Farkle. I'm gonna go ahead and bet on myself here, and we're gonna loot the room. So we did this before with Brandon, but essentially I'm playing this card in front of me. If it lasts a whole turn cycle, then I get
The 500
500 points.
before you start your next turn.
Exactly. But if you guys score 500 at any point, but I'm banking
away.
based on the last turn cycle. I'm gonna bank on
Based
it.
on how good our rolls are.
Exactly.
Quality
we got
rolls
1, 1,
here.
2, 2, 3, 6. I'll keep.
Almost something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep one of the ones. I think I'm gonna hold off on the other one. Dang. Yeah, I'll keep the 1. I'm just gonna keep going here. Another 1. I still have my hireling. I'll take the 400 for my.
Taking the 400.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm gonna get much higher than that. There.
All
you go.
right.
So, don't score 500 and I'm fine.
It's what, 2 1s.
2 1s pretty much.
All the frame there.
I'll keep 1 1.
Okay. That's a 5. I'm feeling a little safer right now. We'll see how this goes. There's a 1, 2 1s.
2 1s.
Oh, maybe less safe. So that'd be 350 total.
250.
That's bad. That would put you at 3,050 is where that would put you.
With what, you got 2 dice left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stick with the 3.
Okay.
A little harder of a choice now that we'll have the hireling to back us up.
Exactly. I'm happy. I'm glad I have a guy in my corner to give me some points. It's nice.
It was.
It's a good feeling. Thank you, Ireland. Hey! Oh no! Oh no! Not like this. That's 200. Which is kind of funny. It's 3 dice. It's actually worth less than 3 single ones rolled separately.
Right.
But it's all at one time. So this is 500 points though. You just have 500 points. No, it's 400.
points. Unless I reroll these.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it would have rerolled the other ones, right? Kept the 200 on the 2 dice.
Well, that's true. That is more dice that way, isn't it? Yeah.
Definitely.
Where's the?
Or you could just reroll the 1 die.
Or I could only keep 1 die. No, we'll keep 2 of them.
Okay.
I'll keep the 2 ones.
Or you could just score nothing.
Score nothing again. That 3-6 pair.
Cha-ching.
Just all the time.
I'm to 4,200 now, thanks to Loot the Room. I'm gonna see if there's any card I want to play in front of us here.
So you get your 500 points.
I did. That put me at 4,200.
All right.
Let's just go. Yeah, I'm not gonna play any of those. 4 threes. Is there a 4 of a kind? There is.
Ooh.
That is 1,000. You know what? I'll take 1,100 points. Oh wait, no, 1,150. I just score the whole hand.
I feel like that's how the game's supposed to go more often.
Y'all just rolling ones.
We just roll. We just can't roll for anything.
Keep rolling ones.
If y'all had other hirelings, I'd kill those guys too.
Right.
What do we get?
A 3-3, 6-6, 1-5. So literally pretty much nothing. You get the 1. Ones are. I like seeing that Munchkin head. For once, I really like seeing the Munchkin head pop up on a die. Normally, when you're running away and stuff, it's like no. So another one. I am going to say I'm only down to 4 cards. It may be 2 5s. That's 300 points.
That's 300. I'll stick with the 300.
Okay.
I do still have 7 cards.
Y'all, it may be time to do some bad stuff and cursey type stuff because that would keep yourselves 300 points. So you're 3,350. Because they do hurt you, but they're interesting.
Well, I'm going to lead off with a Loot the Room.
Okay, so you're taking the bet. Yeah, good time to use it. I scored 1150 last time. What are the odds of that happening again?
Right. Hopefully not good.
You would hope.
But I also noticed I couldn't play it. If I played it last round, you getting the 500 for that would have immediately made my card go away.
That's true. That's true.
So wanted to wait for a bit to do that. So looting the room, and then we'll go ahead. Can I get rid of Hunter's Hireling?
Oh, that's
so
that's 750. That
750,
immediately
so
is just right off the bat.
Be a yes.
That nukes me if you don't Farkle.
Well, I think I'm just going to stop there.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So
More than I made in a turn in a long time.
So. Yeah, it's actually, you have only scored 3 times in this game so far.
Yeah.
But you're at 2150 now. Let's see what we got here. That's there's a 1. That's about it. That's about all we got going on here. Oh, dang.
2 ones.
Yeah, I'll take 2 ones. I'm going to give it one more roll, actually.
Why not?
I'll take another one. 400 points. It's like I have a hireling. So right now, scores as standing are Jimmy, you have 2150. Okay. I've got 5750. Ooh. And Brandon has 3350.
See, I'd consider the bad stuff, but it's.
I thought about it.
It's
Oh, we got another one.
What do we got?
That's another. No, sorry, that was a 1. That was another 750. 750. Theoretically, 800 if you want to keep the 5 as well. It's a pretty good one. Which would actually kill his. No. That's just picking on Jimmy. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here with the 8.
That's brutal. Sorry, Jimmy.
Well, it's 800 points. Sorry.
Yeah, not much you can do about that.
Yeah.
4150, and Jimmy lost his 250 gold gamble.
Darn.
All right.
What do we got? I'm gonna look at this.
Well, all of us have played that card, and it's what, 2 out of 3, so it's not a bad gamble.
So there's what, 200?
A 1.
Or we can keep the 1. We'll keep the 1. And reroll the rest of it.
Another one.
Yeah, another one. Two more ones. I guess we're going to go with 400 this time around.
It's like you have a hireling. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep saying that. I'm not going to play these in front of people because I want these for scoring, and I feel like I'm just picking on people. So I'm just going to do this. 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 5. There's not a lot happening there, so we'll take the 1. 3, 3, 3. 300. I'll take 400. That seems safe. Nice, safe round number.
It's like having a
Every time we're going to take 400 points. It's like having a higher. I'm surprised I mean, it sucks because you have to sacrifice 300 gold to do it to me.
Farkle.
Did you? No, you got a 5.
Oh, I got a 5.
Keep the 5.
Woo!
Let's see what you got. Now you farkled. That's officially a farkle.
But I can play loaded dice. Play when you farkle. Can't play until after you've kicked down the door. You roll 3 dice once, score for those dice only, and then end your turn.
So you get a chance to just
So I
roll
might
3
as well
dice
just
and
do
score what
that.
you got.
Let's see what happens.
It's
I got a 1.
So that's
And a 5. That's 150.
which is how much that card is worth. So good thing you got that.
Well, you know.
So you're at 4,300.
Actually could have been worth a lot more.
Jimmy,
All right.
are you doing it finally?
I'm going to play one shot.
Oh, you're doing one shot. Never mind. I thought you were going to put I thought someone was going to put lose a level in front of me.
That's the.
So I play before the start of my turn. I roll 1 fewer die on my turn. After one roll,
Oh, this is the one that doubles. I've thought about this one.
After one roll, I'd score double any dice that
You
I
just-
could score, and then end my turn. So
Pretty much, you're playing this, and you just get a one-timer. If
One
you
roll.
roll good, you get it.
Yep.
It's worth 200 gold pieces. So if you roll a single,
I roll a single one.
that
then
doesn't pay for it. But
Yeah, because it's doubled.
yeah, but
It
You
comes
need
out
to
the
ro-
wash.
you
right?
need to roll 2 ones, I think, to pay for it. But we'll see.
To get a benefit out of it, you have to roll more than one.
I feel like
I feel like it's worth it.
I want to see it. I want to see a big roll out of Jimmy here. I'm gonna be real. One,
2 1s.
2 ones. Oh, I thought you might have 2 pairs. So you
Nope.
only got the 2
So I
ones,
got
but
2
that's
ones, so
400
that's
points.
400
It's like having a, it's like having a higher
Can I push it, Jimmy?
He can't.
I can't.
Oh,
That-
you
I-
only.
you only get the one roll.
one.
So I was
So
hoping for bigger, but
hey, it paid for
that's-
itself pretty much. $29.50. You're back in it.
Am I?
No,
No.
but you're in the no. Just no. you're in it.
One.
Got a 1. We got a 1. Another 1. We got a 1. I'm gonna keep it
2
going.
5s.
You know what? That's like having a hireling, so I'm gonna take that.
What's the score so far?
Right now you're at 4,300. I'm at 6,550.
Ooh.
Jimmy's at 2,950.
Yeah.
You're in the race, Jimmy. You're just like that horse that's like hobbling. 3 5s.
Ooh, 3 5s.
That'd be a 500 gold. That's 600. That's better than a
I'm
hireling.
gonna keep 600.
Yep. 4,900.
That's pretty good. That's good. That's good enough.
That's a good one. I think I hate to say it. I think I need to be hobbled. I think
Oh,
someone
yeah,
needs to be
no.
dropping some stuff on me at this
Yeah.
point.
I think you're going to lose a level.
Let's put that because we have not used that yet.
I was just thinking of doing that to Hunter.
Yeah, I feel like you both
can
probably
also,
should.
You can also do that to Hunter, because it stacks.
Yes,
You
it
wanna-
does.
You want to read that out loud? For someone?
It's a good catch. It's a good leader catch up. Essentially, lose a level. There's a couple of things in our hands that can affect each other. This is placed face up in front of me, which you could choose a person, but he's placed in front of me. When it's in front of you, I roll 1 fewer dice each turn, and if I score 500 points or more, or I farkle, I discard the card. So I'm not stuck with that if I keep rolling bad. There's also bad stuff, which is a thing that makes everyone roll 1 fewer. However, it'll flip over. It's only for a turn, and then it flips over, and it curses you essentially.
Versus you after that for a lot longer. So this one, however,
Well,
stays you and goes away.
It won't curse the first person to play bad stuff. It won't affect because the way it works is everyone else rolls 1, and the curse says you must roll 2 fewer dice for each bad stuff in play.
Right.
But there's no other bad stuff in play once this is flipped
Oh,
over.
got it, right,
So if
right,
you're the
right.
first person to bad stuff someone, you're not really actually that hurt
Got it.
until this next
Until
one
it comes
in.
out.
And then it
Alright.
starts getting bad.
Well, let's see what I'm going to get this turn.
Yep.
2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1.
So it looks like I got a 1.
You get a single 1. Yes.
Hi.
There's a 1.
And a 1.
Another one.
2 more
On
ones.
the
You
road
got
to
a
600
hireling.
points.
On the road to 600 points. Or three
Oh,
threes.
3 threes. There's
That's
300.
that is a
Nice. That's
yeah.
500,
That's
right?
4
And I
300.
Well,
So-
I mean, it's
Oh, 500
total,
total.
yeah.
Yes, yes,
For the
yes. Correct.
3,
Sorry.
You already
Yes.
got 200.
Math.
And the 4, which I'm not going to reroll. I'm going to stay with the 500 points.
What? You don't want to risk it for the biscuit?
I don't.
You're over 3,000 now. So I roll
Over
1 fewer
3,000.
dice. I only roll 5 dice.
Two
Hey,
fives,
2 5s
a
and 3
pair of
3s.
three. I mean,
Okay, so I'll score 400 points. It's just like a hireling.
Okay.
oh,
400 works.
69. It looks like I'm gonna need multiple loser levels.
the other die too.
No, everyone suffers with me. You're not gonna play loser level on me.
I'm gonna save it.
Jimmy's is not effective. I've got bad news.
This is, let's see, 2 5s.
2 5s is 500. There's 100 points. That's really it.
Ooh, I'll keep 1 5 and reroll.
Seems about right.
There's a 1.
2 5s.
And 2 more 5s.
That'll put you at 300. No, it'll put you at 250.
250. Ugh.
It's not. That's
You're
definitely
scoring
not a
off
hireling.
camera there.
We got it.
Oh, sorry.
That's definitely not a hireling. You could just keep the 1 and drop the 2 5s.
Oh, really?
Well, because you kept the.
Yeah, I'll keep the 1.
Well, you have 1 5 still because you scored that in turn 1.
Okay, that's, yeah.
Here, I'll throw it over here.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's a Farkle.
So I get nothing.
You
Right?
get nothing.
Okay,
All right.
that's fine. I'll just make Hunter lose a level then. Roll.
Okay, that's yeah. So I've
I
got
feel like
2
I did
lose levels in
something
front of me.
this turn.
That sounds like it's appropriate.
It's fair. It's fair. It's totally fair. Jimmy.
All right.
4
That
4
looks
2
like-
2 5 6. That's
Looks
like
like a roll of 5.
really bad.
5.
It looks okay at first, and then you're like, wait a second.
Wait a
Not for
second.
Farkle.
It's not. All right, so I'll keep this 5 and we'll reroll the rest of it. And I'll keep this 1 and
You got 2 5s.
2 5. Yeah.
Yeah, or I can keep the 1 die and
Sure.
Twice.
Or Farkle here.
it's
Or
always-
not.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Or get 2. All right, so
350?
we'll take 350.
That was 2.
That's not a
ones.
hireling. You sure you don't want a hireling score?
Yeah,
Go
I'll
for
keep,
5
I'll
roll.
keep the 350.
350.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, that puts you at a. Wait,
Puts me at math.
3,800. Sorry, I'm math wrong. Okay, so I'm rolling 2 less. I'm only at 4 dice now.
4 dice.
If I score 500 points, or if I Farkle, I discard this card.
But the real surprise is Hunter's dice rolls are going his way.
I Farkled.
Oh.
I'm just gonna lose these then. Sure, we'll
man.
Farkle.
See?
You made me miss a turn essentially.
Should've saved it.
No, I think that's correct. I think you did the right thing. Y'all are buying time. Now you have a turn to kind of catch back up.
So what's our scores now?
Scores are 4,300 on your side. No, sorry, 4,900 on your side. 6,950 to me and 3,800 over here.
In
Nice.
frame. In
That's
Go ahead.
3-1, 750.
That's 750.
Plus the 5 if you want to just do 800. That's double hireling right there.
Should've used my 1 shot.
Oh, yeah. That would have been nasty.
That would have been nice.
I'll keep the 750.
No, that's 800. 'Cause you got a 5.
Yeah. I'll keep the 800. I'm good with 800.
5,700. You're 1,000 behind me. That's not bad.
All right.
Used that extra turn pretty well. See if Jimmy does.
Let's see if I
less well.
can got a 1.
Hey, Jimmy, have you ever rolled a 1 before?
I have.
It looks good for like a second, and then you're like, I hate this.
Not.
You got a 5, so you can go. You can roll.
Oh, there is a 5 in there.
There's a
That's
5.
true.
Yeah, you didn't Farkle.
All right.
It's just
let's
hilarious.
Go ahead and do that. It's just hilarious.
That's a Farkle.
That's a Farkle. So let's go ahead and use the cheat.
The cheat is grounded.
You know how many years old it is now, Hunter?
I know. That's a boomer
Don't
meme
think
right
about
there.
it.
That's boomer internet right there.
All right, so I can re-roll these.
Hey,
It's another 1.
it's not a hireling, but it's something.
All right, so that's 250.
You stop there.
I'm gonna stop there.
So that puts you at. Hey, you're over 4,000. I am going to use one shot. I just want to see what, because I've been rolling. Oh, these are the ones I've already used. I've been rolling pretty decent. I roll 1 fewer dice, and I just go for it.
All right.
That is great. I score 300 points. It's just double, right?
It's just double
300 points, sure.
of your 150.
Yep. Oh well. Could have been worse. Could have been a Farkle, right? We're at 72.50.
Or better.
Thanks. I just wanted to try it. It sounds like a fun gamble.
It's a gamble, and if the dice are going your way, which they have been. It's a good
Generally,
gamble.
yep.
It's generally a good gamble. Worth a try sometimes.
What's that? A 5?
A 5, yeah. What? It's like, what is it? It's just a 5.
Just a 5. Okay.
Now you could any six-siders work with this, obviously.
Yeah, that's
Six-sided.
that's why I mentioned that as a Farkle.
So like all those ocean themed dice in the store.
They're actually that was the Kickstarter.
Oh, that was
the Kickstarter.
Oh, okay, they're not in the store.
But we do have the back on the store. We have the new Chibi Thulu dice. We've got a lot of new dice sets.
A lot of cool D6 dice sets.
Yeah, you still want to get a copy of the game simply because the cards
but-
cards really kind of make the.
But
special.
everyone can have their own set of
Yeah.
dice.
Plus, also if you have everyone having their own set of dice is actually really useful. But also if you also just have regular Farkle at home, we have tons of D6s to use with that. Hey, ones.
Yeah,
I've never seen those
ones
before.
and 5s.
That's 300 points.
It is.
Almost to a hireling.
We're not going to keep the 5s though. We'll keep the 2 1s.
I like it. I like the risk
because-
taking.
Odds are, I'm just going to roll some more 1s. So might as well keep the ones we've already got.
Jimmy, your confidence level's rising.
I'm a realist.
Or you'll just
Or I
Farkle.
could just Farkle and get nothing.
Cool. I like that.
I have most of the game.
I don't want to bad stuff because I don't need y'all to roll less dice. I'm already in the lead. So we're just gonna roll. We got a 1, 2, 3. No 3s.
You got 2 5s.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the 1. I'm not gonna take the 5s. Or the 5.
One and a 1.
Take the 1.
There's a 5.
I'm good on the 5. Take the 1. Just keep going here. I'll take the 1 and the 5. So that's 450.
450. Yep.
Bad.
I only want better than hireling scores. There you go.
Speed. Since you don't have the hireling anymore.
Yep.
That's a 1.
That's-
and
that's
2,
3 twos, which is not as.
It's
like,
the triplet
hey,
you don't want to see.
Technically, I didn't Farkle. Is it worth just taking a
Well,
5
that's 400
instead?
points. That's a hireling.
That's 300 points.
It's,
Oh, it's 300 because it's only 200. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a hireling. I'm so sorry.
I'll just stick with my 300.
Oh, brutal. That's a tough one. But that does put you at an even 6,000.
Ooh, nice. What's the score now?
6,000 to 7,700 to 4,050. Jimmy, catching up. I'd say Jimmy's in the stretch run of his campaign, and he is really pushing.
Just 1,000 a turn from now
Just
on.
1,000 a turn. This is where it happens, right here. That's a straight.
That is a straight.
Oh my God, what have we done? We've cursed ourselves. That's 2,000.
Let's
Let's put it in order. I want to see
prove
it.
this. Yeah. 1,
Prove the math.
2,
I want to see the
3,
proof.
4, 5, 6,
That's 2,000 points.
2,000 points. So, hey, I'm getting ahead on the average.
You
returns.
literally just passed Brandon in one roll. You're 50 points ahead of him.
Wow. All right.
What if you had played?
I'm going to re-roll some of the. No, I'm going to take the
So
one.
I'll take
re-roll
the
rest
one.
of them.
3 ones though.
750.
750.
You know what? We're good. 750 sounds good to me.
I'll take a
So
couple more of those rolls.
84.50 now to 60.50. Yeah, that was a. I love how we said it like, here comes the ketchup, and you're like, okay,
All right, sure. Yeah.
I'll make my first good
Instead
roll of the
script, cool,
game.
got it.
I'll go ahead and use my one shot now.
Uh-oh. Oh, so this is you roll one less die for this.
Oh,
So you only roll
is it
5.
one less
Yep.
die?
So you can't get the
You can't get the straight, but you can get triplets. You didn't Farkle, but you got 100 points.
Man,
Brutal.
nice. All right.
Wait, he got 2 5s, right?
No. Oh, no, because that was just tossed out there. That was the extra die.
Okay.
That's brutal. Sorry, Brandon.
That's okay.
You're not Jimmy over here. Rolling
You're
straights.
not last turn, Jimmy. You are most of the rest of the game, Jimmy.
But no, this is the new Jimmy. Jimmy's
I see.
changed.
I see.
Here comes straights. Nothing but straights
Nothing
in the
but
game.
straights.
That looks scary for us. Literally, I was like, what? That's
Well,
200?
I'm going to have to take.
That's 200.
Yeah, it sucks.
200.
You're kind of forced to take
I
the
did
triplet.
take the triplet
Gonna
200
re-roll,
there.
or-
I am going to reroll the rest of it, yeah.
Hey, there you go.
One.
It's a mini straight going on there.
It's a 300. Mini straights. We'll just take the 300 rather than nothing.
63,
Because
50.
probably it would be nothing. Yeah.
Wow, don't ever do the test rolls. That'll make you crazy. That's gonna just
Not
upset you.
when I confirm what you know.
oh man. Yeah, I'll just take 2 ones there and reroll. I'll try for a little bit more. I'm gonna keep going.
Push a little further.
Ooh, 450.
2. That's 450.
450. So that puts us at 8,900.
Getting close.
We're getting there.
I see 1, 2,
2 1s and 2 5s.
2 ones. I'll re-roll the 5. It's fine.
Ooh, got a 1 and a
Another
5.
1 and a 5, and that's 350.
Yep.
350.
You gonna take it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're at 64.50. Jimmy,
All right.
we're getting there. Ooh,
I got there. Anything?
Just a
I
1.
got a
No,
1.
we're back to old Jimmy.
5s.
I mean, if you want to keep 2 5s.
See everything on the screen. No, I'll take the 1.
Re-roll.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. There you go. So that's 400.
That's a higher one. I think we'll take the higher one.
I'm gonna start us on a new sheet here just to because there's been a lot of scoring this game. I'm just 8,900, and you were at 63.50.
Hey,
Okay. So wait, so how much was it for you, Jimmy?
350. Sorry, 400.
400. So 6,700. Oh wait, 400. 6,750. Sorry. There we go. Boom. Dang. I have to keep a 5 just to not Farkle. Got a 1. Keep going. We're not gonna lose that much here. Hey, 3 4s. We'll take a triple. That's 400, 500, 550.
Not bad.
We're getting there. That puts me at 94.50.
Oh, my goodness.
I believe so. They have reached
10,000.
finish the round, so every person takes the same number of rounds. So if I end it, then Brandon gets another turn, but not you.
Right.
Sorry, Jimmy. 1144 or 11224445.
I'll keep the 2 ones.
Okay. That's a Farkle.
We'll just Farkle.
Brutal. I can't believe Jimmy came back to pass Brandon.
Neither can I.
Those a pretty lucky roll.
It was.
Yeah, that was a great 2,000 points in one roll just for goofing off.
So what do I need to catch up to you? I need to roll like
3,000.
7 ones.
You need a lot. You need another straight, and then you won't catch up with me. But you have more cards than me, I think. We'll find out in the end.
All right, what do we have
Oh,
here?
that was looking good for.
That was real close.
It was looking real good, and then it was like, nah.
You got a 1 and 2 5.
Pretty much you keep the one, right?
Keep the 1. Yep. That was almost like one more full flip over.
Oh man,
And
that's a Farkle.
That's a Farkle.
Oh,
Here it comes. Time to circle the wagons.
Farkle to the gate.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Try it.
115. I'm just gonna keep that's 200.
Is that enough?
300. No, it's not enough. 97.50. Slowly climbing.
Inching up to the
Just
line.
inching up to the line. Yep.
Let's see.
There's just a 1 and 2 5s and 2 3s. Keep the
Keep
1.
the 1.
That is not a Farkle, technically.
Not good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, just
But it's not a Farkle.
But it's not a Farkle.
Not a Farkle.
2 1s.
That's a 350.
I'll keep the 350.
Okay. 6,800. You've passed Jimmy by 50 points.
All right.
Let's see.
Well, we got let's take the 5 on it.
Oh yeah, and don't keep the 2s. Yeah.
Roll.
That's fair. That's fair. 3 2s just feels so bad.
It does 3 dice to get what you can get out of 2.
200 points.
It's like slightly better than 5s, but definitely slightly worse than
Yeah.
1s.
And
That's a Farkle.
That's a nothing.
Goodness.
Here we go.
Apparently.
Time to truly circle the wagons. It's a
Is that a Farkle?
no. I got a 5. Need 200 points out of this. How about 300 points out of this? We're
800.
taking it. That is 800. Oh, that's a triple.
That's 800.
That's 800 points.
Looks like you won.
Well, we get to count the
Keep
end.
Going, right?
Yeah, you get one more
Still
turn.
get your roll.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
Well, we count the score at the end, and we plus we count the
That's not
cards.
true. If you roll 6 of a kind, you get 6,000.
Also,
Six of a kind.
yep, 6 of a kind, 6,000 points.
Yeah, like that would happen.
Hey, he did it, and you can't see on the camera otherwise.
I did not do
You
it.
scored a 1,
I got a
probably.
100 and a 5.
Do you want to keep the 5?
Faded black. My hair hunters might
See
see
what
what
we got. We got a 5 and a 1.
I'm assuming that.
And a
Farkle.
So,
Okay, so count your card gold pieces at the bottom.
oh, 500 for the bad stuff.
No, just all the ones that you didn't use.
That's I didn't.
Is that the only one you didn't use?
It's the only one I didn't use.
So you got 500 for that. So you got 7,300 total. I got.
you can see on these cards, if you're just joining us, that the cards have a gold value down here at the bottom of them. And if you don't use them, they will add that many to your score.
Exactly.
at the end.
And it's kind of the big difference, I think, between this and regular Farkle. It gives you a little more choices, and I like that quite a bit. I ended up with 1,150 or 11,500.
All right. Add. Let's see. That's at 1,400 to mine.
See, and that can give you a pretty decent. That's a decent swing.
That's
That's
pretty
like
I didn't-
for you. That's like 3 turns. It's true. I mean, but that literally puts you almost 1,000 more than Brandon at the very end because he only had 500 points from the cards. So it ended up being Brandon at 7,300. I had 11,500. You had 8,150. So it wasn't too. The spreads aren't too bad. You almost caught back up with 2,000 out of one roll. But yeah,
Got back in the game with it at least.
yeah, back. Yeah, you're back in contention. You
Kinda
beat
had-
Brandon. You beat Brandon in the end
Yep.
because of the 2,000. Farkle, fun, classic game. I think that, honestly, this is just a straight-up improvement on regular Farkle. I've played a decent amount of Farkle, just, like at grandma's house type stuff, settings with the family groups. It's a great family game by itself. Fun game if you want to just bust out some dice and that's it. But if you want a little bit of extra something to it, or if you have a family that's played a lot of Farkle in the past and wants something a little bit different, check out Munchkin Farkle. These cards really make a big difference. I feel like it gives you real choices. Like
it feels like and some of them are a lot of them are still gambles. It's still pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to risk it all in one roll.
I love the one shot, being able to just be like, you roll one less dice, but you just double what you get. And you saw both sides of it. You got like 800 points. I got like 100 points off of it. There's a lot of fun stuff. The fact that you can get on the board at the beginning without having to hit that roll, because that can be just a really feel bad moment where you're just like, oh, I didn't score enough to get in the game. So then you can just pop into the game. So you're actually playing the game. That's a lot of fun. Stuff like that is just a lot of fun.
Like you guys both use that, right?
Yeah.
I said, well, I'm not going to try it the first turn. I'm just going to roll. I got it, so that was actually 750 points for me at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you didn't even, and once you're past that, it's like, well, free 750. It's a lot of points. The one that none of us used that I think is really interesting is bad stuff, because that one is touchy. Essentially, when you play bad stuff in front of you for one turn, everyone else at the table rolls one less die, but then it flips over and turns into a curse. And it means that every other bad stuff on the table makes you roll two less dice. Yeah. It's very scary.
Future bad stuffs are worse for you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty rough, but it's a cool card. I love the design on this. But yeah, if you're interested in this, Munchkin Farkle is available in game stores now. It's also on Warehouse 23. Really fun, really tight little family game. I think it's awesome. And if you want some dice for that, check out the dice store. Again, we extended it. It was supposed to close about an hour ago. Instead, we're going to close it late tonight. So if you want some D6 dice, we got the link in the description below. Keep an eye out if you want to ask any questions for Phil next week on our Squarescape stream, where we do some hobbying and paint some terrain. You can do that. I'll post some stuff on social media about that. And yeah, keep an eye out for some cool stuff coming. We've got another project, short. It's going to be a really short project next week. Quick starters, yeah, where we do it for a few days. It's even going to be even shorter than normal, so keep an eye out for that one. It's some micro games that go along with some dice sets, the dragon dice and stuff. Phil and the team designed some quick games that go with those, which are pretty cool. So keep an eye out for those projects. But really, on July 5th, well, I'll say July 5th, but things could change slightly. Yeah, let's do it. On July 5th, in and around that date is our goal for launching our campaign for Pathfinder Revolution. So keep an eye out for that. The landing page for that hopefully will be up in the next couple weeks here. You'll be able to see that. I'm really excited about that project. I worked really hard with Alex to get that page ready, so hopefully it looks good.
Did a lot of playtesting on it. It's some good stuff.
It's a blast. We're going to be playing, and that one we're going to be playing a lot on the stream, so keep an eye out for that. Next week will be Squarescape, but the week after that we're going to be doing a lot of Pathfinder Revolution the next couple weeks. Also, another thing, we have another not us stream, but Will Schoonover, who's been obviously doing tons of design work and working on Car Wars and Munchkin and stuff, is actually going to be on the Penny Arcade stream on June 28th. So not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after next. We'll mention it again next week, but he's going to be playing Car Wars with the crew over there. So if you want to check out some Car Wars 6th edition, and have some fun with some people, he's going to be teaching them how to play and going through it. It's going to be a blast. So keep an eye out for that. We are going to actually raid some. We don't normally get to do this, but
so if you're following us on Twitch, we're going to go ahead. SJGames edition is running some stuff, so we're going to go ahead and send you all over there. If you're joining us on Twitch, we'll pop you over to their channel. You can see what's going on.
Yeah,
over with them.
They do some awesome stuff. We love their stuff here, and they've been very kind to us in the past. So stay tuned for that raid. But thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time.